Everybody doing tonight? Content analysis 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. Welcome back to all who've been following me and who've been viewing my videos. I would like more to subscribe. I know that it's a lot go on when you go live, and it's a better experience when you go live. And I want to go live, but I'm not going to go live until I get at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 140. That's a long way away, but hopefully the people to like, share, comment on my video, and this way have it circulating around the algorithm, and I will begin to get more subscribers, and then I'll go live, because live requires you go every day. Anyway, today I want to talk about a police shooting that happened in Buffalo, New York. Shout out to Buffalo, to New York, and because the person who got shot passed away, I send my condolences to the family. However, the situation that goes on with this shooting, it kind of excited my mind to want to see, when does a family seek justice from the police department for a fatal shooting by a police officer? And when does a family just go through their mourning process and just allow things to proceed how they proceed and do things to better maybe other people in their family? The shooting that happened in Buffalo seems to have been a suicide by cop shooting. Now, a lot of us know that when it comes to police shooting, a lot of it is questionable. We know that sometimes you call police to help somebody who's going through a mental problem at a moment, and someone calls the police for help, even though the police are not trained for mental health situations. However, 911 is the number you call when in stress, when in duress, when in need of some immediate help. When them street guys just ain't going to put the bullet in somebody for you, you got to call 911. When your husband beating you up, you got to call 911. To get the ambulance, you got to call 911. So you call 911 when you feel that a friend, a family member, or just somebody on the street is just going through something, and it seems that they had a mental breakdown, so you call the police. So we know that that happens. And some of us know that a lot of people, they in and out of them streets. They on and off of those drugs. They in and out of those people jails. And they're getting older and older. And they don't understand the fact that to repeat something that hasn't worked for you is insanity. So they keep going out there and keep trying to make money, keep going to jail. So at some point, even when you're in jail and people be talking in jail and people be going through it and they don't got no commissary and nobody's looking out for them and they ain't getting no visit and nobody don't want to give them a soup or nothing to eat. They always sitting down and saying, man, fuck that, man. When I come, ain't no coming back to this shit right here, man. I'm telling you, we holding courts in the street. That was a nice slogan that everybody used. When it came time to hold court in them streets, they put their hands up in the air and surrendered. But I'll say that to say that some people say they want to kill themselves, they want to commit suicide, but they don't want to do it. They cry out for help in the wrong way. And they decide to go suicide by cop. Because they know those cops out there, there's some of them who been on the force for years, 20, 30 years, 15 years, haven't shot their gun one time. And there's some that come on that police force and they shot that gun and killed somebody in less than a year on a police force. So let's get into content here. So now we have family of Buffalo police shooting victim demands justice. He called out for help. The victim's daughter, I'm gonna leave her name out, said, and instead of help, it's cut off. Instead of help, he got killed. Now, I don't know, maybe somebody out there could hit me in the comment section and tell me, exactly what is what, but I understand that when you call out for help for anybody, you say the specific problem and what the person is going through in hopes that the 911 dispatcher will dispatch somebody to your residence, to the block, to wherever location you is, so that that person can get help. If it's mental health that the person needed, he'll get to a safe environment where he can begin to get his medications and stuff like that and come back down to earth, man. Feel a little better about himself and go on with life as an everyday citizen. That is not the case here. That is not the case here. And when I watch the video, I'm not going to show the video here, but we're going to listen to the 911 call and we're going to see some of the video. But when I looked at the video, I didn't hear none of his family members out there. If you know this guy needs help, I didn't see none of his family members out there who was saying, put the gun down, brother. Put the gun down. They're going to call him by his name because that's his family member, you know what I mean? But put the gun down, brother. Don't do it. The officer, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. He just needs help. He just needs help. Hey, please, your brother, put the gun down. We love you. Don't do that. You hear none of that. You hear none of that at all during the course of the interaction with the guy and the police. In fact, the guy called the police on himself so that he can actually get the police to kill him. They released the body cam because that's something that's going on. And I might be just show the video because the family is seeking justice. And, I'm black just like them. So I'm not like on no other stereotypical nonsense. But I don't believe that the police is held accountable in shooting right here. And I don't think that the family should be like crying out for justice for something from the police department that as if they did something wrong and they did nothing wrong. The family was wrong. The family did not stay on top of their loved one who supposedly had mental illness things going on and didn't try any intervention. Like I said, even when you see the 911, when you see the body cam, you don't hear nobody from the man. He's in front of his house. You don't hear nobody from the man family saying, brother, put the gun down. Don't do it. Officer, please don't shoot. He's just going through something. Please don't do that. Brother, we begging you. We crying. Think about mama. Think about grandma. Think about this. Please, brother, don't do it. We love you. You're going to get the help you need. I think that if they was doing that and the police shot the man up, then they would have something. If you look right here in this picture, you can see the man right there in the middle of the street in the cop. That man got a gun. That man got a shotgun in his hand. A dangerous weapon. Larry Davis used the shotgun and tore the police up and got away from the scene of the shooting. Turned himself in a radio station. Those shotguns are very powerful. They got pellets in it. I had one they had like 6 cone type bullets in it. They had 6 of them. Them things was big too. Them things, man. So you got all them buckshots in there, 12-aught, 10-aught. You got different sizes of buckshots that can go inside of that thing. And that thing spread out from where he at. That thing spread out and rid of a lot of stuff. So he's there with a gun. There's nobody's there from his family to try to encourage him to put the gun down. Look, you don't see no people out there empty. But there's something crazy about this situation too. We're gonna talk about that too. So now here goes with the police commissioner. The police commissioner went on and he discussed the incident to the family. All right, let's see if we can get to this. All right, let's look at what the police commissioner says. I don't know, when you look at it, see all the police, and I still don't see none of, I see some people over there on the side, but it really don't look like none of the man family is right there on the scene. See all the police over there. You see some people over there. You don't see nobody going crazy for the man. You know how black people is. Oh, they're going to be crying. They're going to be, oh, no police going to be having. Them police just sitting around lounging. People wouldn't be having it. Look like somebody on the stoop over there by the police car that's on the sidewalk pointing towards the building. But y'all tell me if these people, they're crying for justice. And you see, what got me about that is that every situation is not a situation for you to get out of your poverty through a lawsuit. Some situations, it's like you're crying wolf. And when you keep on crying wolf, then that's when they start putting nonsense on into the picture. And when people really need this, when people really have this, you have to do more. You have to protest more, because so many people are just taking it upon themselves to say that they need justice for something that happened that is justified. George Floyd, that wasn't justified. Bianca, that wasn't justified. But there are some justifiable shootings that those cops have to go through. And I'm not saying no more on the cops out there. Like I said, the cops is needed. My grandmother, my aunts, all them old people, they're going to need the cops, man. So the cops is there for the cops to be there. If I'm going to do crime, I'm worried about the cops catching me, or whatever the case may be between me and the cops. I don't push that on my nieces, my nephews. I don't push that on them. You do what you got to do to protect yourself. You wait in West Bubblefuck. I'm over here in North Bubblefuck. You need help. I can't get there to help you. You go ahead and hit that 911, man. Get them people over there to help you, man, because they coming. And they going to get there in 1.3 seconds, if not a little faster, if not a little slow, but they going to get there. They say 911 is joking your time because they don't come. And we're going to listen to the 911 call. The 911 is really crazy. So now, let's all right, now this is the police commissioner. Let's listen to what he says. I don't think that's the one.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the guy who's at the church now? Is he gone or?
We ain't gonna get to that.
I think he's gone now.
Shooting that occurred on Reed Street on Saturday morning. Had an opportunity, myself and the command staff, to meet with the family a little while ago. We had an opportunity to show them the body camera video, answer as many questions as we could, and took some time with the family, and again expressed our condolences. We continue to express our condolences. It's a terrible loss for the family and friends. So our hearts do go out to the family. Another recap of what occurred and a few extra details that we can share. So on Saturday morning at about 10 o'clock in the morning, A 911 call came into dispatch to Charlie District officers about a man with a gun. A description was given of an individual. When officers arrived, and they arrived on scene within a couple of minutes of the call, they arrived on scene on Reed Street and encountered a man fitting that exact description. Camouflage, black male, had a shotgun in hand. Officers, the first two cars stopped about 50 feet away from where this individual was, took cover behind their car doors, and were giving numerous commands, telling him to drop the gun, ordering him to drop the gun. Third car pulled up on scene behind one of the other responding police cars.
One thing about this situation too is those police showed a lot of restraint in this situation too, because when you watch the video, you'll see them telling the man, put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down. The man fires a shot. When the man fires a shot, the police still tell him, put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down. Instead, he raises the gun up, and that's when they shoot him. So the police did show a lot of restraint in this situation. With, shout outs, kudos to them, because they didn't just go out with the intention of killing a black man.
30 seconds. At that point, the individual had the gun aimed at our police officers and fired one shot from a 12-gauge shotgun fired in the direction of our officers. At that point, our officers still did not return fire. The individual, they continued to give him commands to drop the gun. The individual at that point was doing something with the gun. You can see on the video where he raised it maybe at about a 45-degree angle, then lowered it back in the direction of officers again while officers were continuing to give him commands to drop the gun. Once the gun was leveled back at officers, at that point, officers discharged their firearms. There are two Buffalo police officers, uniformed police officers, that discharged their weapons. A total of 20 rounds were fired between the two officers, 14 by one officer, 6 rounds by the other officer.
Now that's crazy though. I don't know what them cops out there is learning, but those cops, I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Even a standard criminal ain't gonna empty his clip right away, man. They be emptying their clip. They shot 20 rounds at this man. And they hit him twice, once in the arm and once in the chest. 20 shots went at this man, 50 yards away. I thought police go through when I was locked up, those officers always talk about how they had to go to the shooting range and how they got to get at least expert, to continue to carry their gun. They just give these guys guns and tell them go out there. And that's where the problem comes in at. And this is just a sad situation because this is suicide by gun. But obviously, you look at this and you see that these people have to learn how to use their guns a little more better. You're in a residential area and you shoot 20 shots from your gun. One cop shooting at one man 15 times. They didn't even do the, standard criminal. Even criminals shoot better than them of them. But no joke, man. They ain't even sit back and say, pow, pow, pow. That's 4 shots, 3 shots. I might have missed the first one. Boom. Or, pow, got him the second one. They just oh shit. That's a damn shame, man. These are police officers. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, man, if your family member has some mental problems and they have a mental breakdown, if you call the police, you make sure you say he got mental problems and he's going through a mental episode right now and we don't know what he's going to do. Don't tell him he say he's going to kill nobody or nothing, because now they're going to come. They're going to say, it's a crazy guy. This guy's going to kill somebody. They're going to look up his record. If he got a criminal history, they're going to be more scared. Then they're going to come and they got the intention to kill him already. But you say, we don't know what he's going to do. But he's bugging out and we need him to get the help he needs. That's the way you have to talk to 911. When you call 911 to get your person, your loved one, your friend, your family member, whoever it is, your neighbor, some help when they're going through a mental crisis. You don't just call and say 911 because he's bugging out and he got the stick and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Watch what 911 asks now. 911 asks, is he black, white, or Spanish for a reason? If he white, they go, all right, God damn it, Joey. You fucking guy, man. We're going to go over. I'd probably just smack the shit out of this son of a gun. Hold him. This guy got to fucking do what? When they say he's black, they get the shotgun. Get the bazooka. Yeah, get the full armor. John, you got all your armor on? Get your arm on. It's black guy. When they say Spanish, almost the same thing. I can't speak for Spanish people because I don't know how to fucking really go with them, but you know what I mean? But they're really close to black, like far as in living conditions. I don't believe they're us. But they are in the minority area. They live in the poverty-stricken areas. You know what I mean? Now with the Mexicans going all this, to them they put Spanish with Spanish with Spanish. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but they probably gear up the same way, but they know they're gonna talk to them. But when they say he black, man, listen, man. John don't play no game. The goal is to get home. The goal is to get home, gentlemen. If he just twitch, y'all let go all of them. You hit him with the bazooka. You hit him with the assault rifle, and y'all just keep shooting the shit out of them 9mm. I'm just joking, but I could imagine with the conversation they're gonna have. Why would it matter? Why would it matter if he's black, white, Spanish, yellow, green? Why would that matter? Why would that matter if you just calling 911 to get some help for somebody, to report a crime, or to say that you feel unsafe and you need an escort from wherever you are?
So I wanted to further discuss.
All right, let's go on. Let's go on here. You see that police when the acorn dropped, boy. Boy, that brother right now, and that brother there. See, that brother needs some justice, man. That brother was back in the police car, and that man dumped his gun on that car because of an acorn. Right now, that brother should be going to the psych ward every other day. That boy should be twitching and doing all types of shit like that, and go ahead and get paid for them shooting up that car with him inside. And God bless him, that man didn't get shot in that car. But you know what else that tells a criminal? Man, you got to know how to shoot up a police car, man, because that man dumped that car in there and that man did not get shot. So you got to know how to shoot up a police car. Them shits is reinforced with something. Oh, that's wrong one. We're going to get to that one. Let's get back to the other one with the commissioner guy. And I really feel bad for that family, you know. That suicide by gun ain't no joke.
Ready? Okay. Good afternoon. So I wanted to further discuss the incident that occurred, the officer involved shooting that occurred on Regent. It appears as though one of the rounds struck the stock of the shotgun. We believe that may have been the round that then entered his upper bicep area.
That's crazy.
Officers immediately began.
That nigga got a lucky shot in his arm.
Commands to drop the gun. Once the gun was leveled back at officers, at that point, officers discharged their firearms. There are 2 Buffalo police officers, uniformed police officers, that discharged their weapons. A total of 20 rounds were fired between the 2 officers, 14 by one officer, 6 rounds by the other officer. The individual was struck 2 times, 1 time in the chest, 1 time in the arm. It appears as though one of the rounds struck the stock of the shotgun. We believe that may have been the round that then entered his upper bicep area.
6-shot guy. The 14-shot guy.
Immediately began rendering aid. You can see on the body camera video, as you have, that officers were attempting to render aid. They called for med bags. Our patrol vehicles have medical bags in the cars. They were doing CPR. Multiple officers were shifting in and out, attempting CPR. They had immediately, after the shots were fired, another officer had called for AMR, an ambulance. The fire department was there within several minutes, took over attempts at life-saving measures.
Yeah, so you see now, that, bro, like 20 shots at that one man. 20 shots at that one man. So now let's get to a part where I say the family, the family need to, you know, like, go ahead into your morning and do whatever you got to do, man, because in this situation right here, the police is not wrong, man. And you can't rile up the people all the time for something that's justified, man. It's sad. It's sad. And you got the son. The son says, my dad ain't never been the type of man to come out and shoot at no police. I'm not hearing it. I don't buy it. That's not my dad. The video shows different, son. And we can't put nothing past nobody when they all the way down, man. When they feel that there's nothing else but death because they're tired. The chips is so down. They can't get up. That's what break people down. That's what get people all involved in the drugs so bad. That's what get people back in the drugs so bad. A friend of mine couldn't handle life sober. Stayed clean for 4 years. Went back into them drugs. I'm telling them, man, you got to be careful. It's fentanyl out there. In 2 months, 3 months, he was dead. Died on the streets alone. You can't say what somebody will do under the situation. So you're trying to say that the police just went and killed your dad. That didn't happen, son. And you need to understand that because somebody else in your family might have mental illness and they might need help. And you got to be able to look at the signs. And the daughter said he called out for help. And instead of y'all coming to help him, y'all killed him. If I go out and start shooting people, I go to jail for it. So the police need to go to jail for it too. This is not one of those situations, families. I'm sad for you. My heart's hurting for you. But this is not one of those situations. And this is for the people out there viewing this too. At the end of the day, you have to protect yourself and your loved ones. You don't call to help. You don't call the police for helping you by saying they got a weapon and they're threatening people because the police going to come with the ultimate thought on mind that we want to get home. We want to get home. Don't take no chances. Don't take no chances. I asked the police, why would you kill somebody if they had a knife and you got a gun? When you could risk a chance of killing them by shooting them in the leg. If you hit that femur, they'll bleed out. If you miss it, they just fucked up. Shoot them in the knee. Shoot them in the shin. Shoot the arm where they got the knife at. The police told me in training they learned that. You know how fast a person could throw a knife when you got a gun? Nigga, this is not the cowboy days. But you got to go back and throw. You got to come up and throw the knife. You got to have the knife. You got to go. As soon as he go back like this, y'all letting off the whole clip anyway. So what the fuck is you worrying about? Y'all, it ain't like you aiming. He got a knife. You going to aim, pow, pow. No, as soon as he go like this, y'all already starting shooting, man. If it's 10 of y'all just going crazy, closing your eyes and shooting that gun, hoping who kill him. Y'all don't know who kill him. Because y'all not shooting like that. But at the end of time, man, every crime is not, every police shooting is not destined to get you rich and it's not destined to get you paid. Let's see if this is the video. Okay, now we're going to see the video. Now, here's the video, the cam. You know the police got to put that right there because, you know, their policy is that they have to investigate every shooting. So, Okay, I got a different video. Let me see this one. Let me see this video. No, that's a whole different one. No, that's the same one. No, that's a whole different one. That's a whole different one. Okay, let's get back to let's get back to this. Yeah, but you know that's what y'all have to learn. Like a lot of times you call the police and you say, "Oh, honey, my uncle need help. My uncle need help. He got a gun and he threatening everybody and he killing everybody." And y'all know he had mental problems. Y'all know he been off his medications and all of that. You know, yeah, I gotta let him be surprised and get there, and then say, "I think he has a gun. I'm not sure." But if you tell him he got a gun and he going crazy, them police coming in there like, I don't know what they gonna be like, but I know they gonna be heavily armed. They're gonna be heavily armed, and they're gonna be ready to kill. They're gonna be ready to kill. Come on, man. They're gonna be ready to kill. They're not gonna give you the support that you came to see. They're not gonna get you the help that you want because you told them he got a gun, and them police gonna be saying they want to go home. This man might kill us. You see, they scared. They more scared than you, bro. Okay, here we go. All right, let's look at the video, y'all. And there go the location where the place was at.
911, where is your emergency? Reed, the city of Buffalo?
Buffalo.
What's going on? I'm sorry, what's
The guy out there with a shotgun.
Okay, let's go.
What's he doing with it? Just walking around?
He
Or?
called and he said they got a shotgun. This is the guy got killed calling.
Outside.
Is he on the street or on a porch or
On the street.
is he black, white, Hispanic or something else?
See, that's what I don't
What's he
understand.
wearing?
See,
Camouflage.
you see it.
All camo?
You see, if I call 911 and I'm calling for a family member, a friend, a neighbor who's got a mental health problem, and they say, "Is he black, white, Spanish, or whatever?" I'm gonna say, "What that matter, man?" I'm going to give a description of his clothes, but I'm going to say what that matters. Because I know that if I say, you know, I'm afraid that, I'm not going to say I know, I'm afraid that if I say black, they're going to come one way. If I say white, they're going to come another way. If I say Spanish, they're going to come a different way. So I'm going to make you come the way your training was said that you have to come. I'm not going to put no race, no color, no creed, no nationality to the call. I'm not doing it. Because I'm setting my person up for failure.
Yeah.
And he's in front of that address?
Yeah.
Do you know why he's out there with a shotgun?
Well, he was threatening the guy at the church.
He was threatening somebody at a church?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the guy at the church now? Is he gone or?
I think he's gone now. But he said anybody pull up on him, he's going to shoot at him.
Okay, I got the call in for the officers. They'll be there as soon as they can, sir. Have a good day. Thank you.
Now, at that situation, I'm not really understanding I'm not really understanding the 911 caller. Because, you know, a lot of times when you hear the 911 caller, the dispatcher, you hear them say, all right, stay on the line, keep me on line, the police going to be on the way. She just abruptly said, okay, we're going to send somebody over, have a nice day. But now, it seems to me, it seems to the police department, I don't know what the investigation is going to, what type of decision the investigation is going to render here. But it seems to me like this is actually suicide by cop. This is the guy calling. This is the guy calling the police on himself. And he goes on and he says, there's a guy here with a shotgun. You say, what are you doing out there with it? What are you doing with it? Yeah, just walking around or what? He said, he's outside? This is the pastor. He's outside, he said. 911 asks a lot of goddamn questions when you're in trouble, boy. 911, like, they take too long to dispatch the thing. This guy got camouflage on. He's black. All camo. Come on, man. He's in front of, I mean, you got to get the specifics of the thing, but goddamn, whole town will be dead by the time you dispatch somebody. That's why the 911 caller got fired before. So he said he was threatening and got you. So you see, he wanted to make sure that the police come up tight. Because he said he's threatening to shoot somebody. He said the church got gone now. Now look what he said. He said anybody pull up on him, he's going to shoot them. He's saying this in the third person as if he's hearing this guy speaking. So once he says this now, black, camouflage, got the gun, after the church people, said he's going to shoot anybody who pulls up on him. He know he's preparing in the cop's mind that they might have a shootout in this situation right here. They just hung up on the man like.
Charlie 281.
Go ahead.
81, I'll get in another car. I'm getting a gun call coming in. Reed. It's supposed to be a black male, camo clothing, currently in front of this address with a shotgun. Was previously threatening a male at church. Caller doesn't see the other male now. Reed.
Copy.
80 clear.
211 back assisted.
Clear. She's coming to the door for LaSalle.
Charlie 240 to radio.
240.
Radio, could you put me out? Reed with the suspect out here.
Alright, 240's got the suspect.
Radio, hold there. You still have to go.
Still have the gun, hold in the air.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots!
Shots fired.
Got one down, radio.
One down.
Where?
Reed.
Radio, start rolling EMR. And a supervisor. We got a male gun, multiple gunshot wounds. Still got the gun.
Clear.
Charlie 251 going. I'm flagging, guys.
DI notified.
295, we'll say.
95 team.
Radio, one shot going.
One shotgun recovery clear.
Okay, so now we're gonna get the video, look at the video. But y'all learn something else here? Y'all just learned something else here. Every time the police do something, you ask for the camcorder. All the time they're on the radio, you can get the radio dispatch too. Yo, look. The whole radio dispatch. I ain't had known that. Holy shit. Discovery made. They talking the whole world on the radio.
Okay, I got the call in for the officers. They'll be there as soon as they can, sir. Have a good day.
They was on the radio all the way until the guy was shot and killed, and then they dispatched.
Charlie 281.
So now y'all know something else. They be communicating while all the shit going down.
Gun call coming in. Reed.
They never get off the
It's,
phone.
black
They
male,
never get off the radio. I
camel
guess that's their
clothing, currently
backup.
in front of this
So we
address with
learned
the
something
shotgun.
today, y'all.
Was previously
Yo, y'all, we
threatening a
learned
male
something about the
church
goddamn
caller
police
doesn't
today,
see
too.
the other male
You know,
now.
sad to say that somebody had to die for us to learn something else. Everybody always talking about the body cam, but those radios be on the whole time.
She's coming to the door for
The whole time the police around, the radios be on. So we know that now. Look.
Suspect out here.
Alright, 240 got the suspect.
You hold there, you still have to go.
Still have the gun, hold near.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Shots fired.
Got one down radio.
One down.
Where?
Reed.
There we go. You see something? See, we learned something today, y'all. So now when y'all get in a situation with your loved ones, your friend, your family member, your neighbor, y'all know that not only is the body cam there, but they be on that radio the whole time when the incident is going. Somebody's communicating with the base command the same time it's going on, letting them know what, look, starting compressions, all of this, they talking all the while on the radio. So there's not only is a video, there's actually a recording that's going back to the command post. So now let's look at the video. Here go the video. Here go the video. Now watch. Now here goes the video. Now look, y'all. Now is the family, pulling on, trying to just get lucky on some nonsense. I mean, I know it hurts in this morning, but at the end of the day, this was justified for real. Watch this.
Radio, start rolling EMR and the supervisor.
Now you see the man in the street with the gun. You see him with the gun. The police got it back in it. You see him with the gun. Look. He chambering one. Damn, they shooting. I ain't finally forgot. Damn, them motherfuckers shoot a lot of bullets for one man standing there like they don't know how to shoot a goddamn gun. That nigga's right there like a target. I be seeing the motherfucking Rambo guy on the video, and them girls they be hitting that goddamn target one shot, man. How the fuck they gotta shoot? Now somebody in one of them houses, when a bullet done hit one of them now, they justified, man. We want justice, man. Now the cops should give them probably 20 bullets. And it looked like 3 cops were shooting. They said only 2, but it's justice. Watch, you're going to hear when he shoot his gun.
Put the gun down.
You heard he shot his gun. Now something happened to his gun. It must have jammed. His gun must have jammed. His gun jammed, y'all. Now he wanted to die, bro. Look, he not even ducking for cover or nothing, man. He just standing there. And look, 3 officers are shooting. They said 2 officers were shooting. It's more than 20 bullets. Because I seen one nigga over there reloading his gun. Damn, bro. And you never heard his family out there, no, Jonathan, Reed, whatever his name was, put the gun down. Don't do it. Knowing them police going to kill him, man. God damn, I hate to see that, man. That black man, he was at his last rope, man. And y'all got people out there on their last rope, man. They still telling them, goddamn man, they ain't even moving. They telling them to push the gun away from him. Look, they telling them push the gun away. They be scared, bro. Now somebody got to give them heart. They got to run up to the body, and then the other one's going to be like, just be careful, John. Just be careful. Look, see him on the side over there? Y'all see him? He got out the car, he on the side. They still scared to go up to that man. Them police they human too, y'all. They be just as scared as the next man, bro. They just got all that extra stuff on and they got a lot of backup. See, somebody had to give them heart. Look, they still scared though. They say he might be faking because they know they can't shoot. They know they can't shoot. That's the brother. The brother staying back, man. Brother I don't want no part of this, bro. I don't know what's going on here. Look at the other brother. That brother was shooting his gun. That brother was shooting too. Oh, snap. That's his sister too. See, there's black officers. Them black officers were doing that, man. But that don't make it no better or no gooder. Because some of them black officers worse than white ones, man. That's all black officers. So you can't say it's a racist thing, y'all. Unless your black man just racist against you. But that's crazy, yo. I think I'm going to have to cut that out, though. All right, we're going to cut it off now, man. We don't want the people, family, saying that. I really didn't want to show that much. I hope YouTube let us go through. But I didn't want to show that much. But I hope it goes through. But at the end of the day, you got to learn a lot from this video. First of all, the family is crying for justice. The man committed suicide by a cop, man. The man committed suicide by a cop, bro. Second of all, if your person is going through a mental crisis, don't call the police and say he got a gun. Even if he got one. As long as you know everybody's safe and nobody's in the house, wait till they get there. Another thing, they ask you on the 911, is he black, white? Don't give them no information about that. Because for each person, the response is going to be different. If it's white, he's going to respond a certain way. Spanish a certain way. Black a certain way. Know these things. We also learn the fact that while things are going on in that field, somebody is in communication with the command center. So not only is them body cams on, but somebody's communicating verbally with the command post. It's sad to say this, and we all can't be saying when the police kill somebody that a justified homicide, you want to get people to protest and fight with you saying the cops should go to jail and that you should get a lawsuit and all this extra stuff. You have situations like this where they tired. Protect your family members, man. Sometimes that auntie, that uncle, that brother, that cousin that's out there on them drugs, hard body, man, out there in the streets that you gave up on, they need that help. And they don't got to come to this. You can help them ahead of time. Show some care and concern for the ones you love. With that, I'm out. Content analysis 2750. This is a sad situation, man. It's a sad situation, man. And you can't say, oh, the white man this, the white man that, because them look like all black officers to me, bro. That lady was firing her gun, and she sure was a little young black girl. So at the end of the day, man, we gotta, work better for the betterment of the community through our individual self, thinking outside ourselves. Not everybody being an introvert. Some of us got to start being more extrovert, thinking outside of ourselves, not thinking all about ourselves, isolating ourselves, me, my, fuck him. I'm not going through it, fuck him. Especially when it comes to your family member. If you know he got problems, man, be watchful of him, be mindful of him, because you never know what he's going to do to end his own life, man. Love, peace, and happiness. Y'all stay up.